Hey, I'm Josh Burbul, and I'm a local pool player in Minnesota. I also play throughout the Midwest and a little nationally. I'm a young and up-and-coming pool player, and I have been for about the last 20 or so years. Haven't quite made it yet, but I'm on my way. The reason why I'm here, though, is because I have a project. I have a film that I wrote, a feature film. It's called To Profit From Hustling. And I also have a short film that I'm trying to gain funding for, essentially, and that's why I'm here. And I have a website. I'd like you to check it out. It's called profitfromhustling.com. It's Prophet, and Profit from Hustling, profit spelled differently. You'll get it when you see the website. And yeah, I'd like you guys to check out the website, and there's plenty of information on there, what I'm trying to accomplish. It'll give you some background on me, some of the people that are committed to do the project with me, kind of a financial breakdown of what it'll look like, and yeah, just a nice overview of what I'm trying to do. And so I'll give you a little background here and while we talk, but ultimately, my goal would be to have you go look at the website, and hopefully I'll pique your interest enough so that you'll want to participate in seeing the project come together. All right, so mention the script. I'll just talk a little bit more about that briefly. The script really is about my family dynamic. It's about my father and my brother and myself, essentially. And it just really, my dad was kind of a pool scuffler, had problems with alcohol, had some crime in his background as a young person, and so as he grew older and got into the military and made some changes in his life and got married and had a family, he was always trying to kind of beat that path and go down a new path, more kind of the higher road, I guess you'd say. And so what happens is my brother and I, we represent those two paths that my father has traveled in his life to sort of through. And my brother sees in the movie and in life, at the time he sees things as the grifter, as the hustler, as the guy that's he sees value in kind of beating people intellectually, out of their money, and then having me deliver that on the pool table, I guess, is the best way to put it. And I represent, the other side of my dad, the side that's trying to do the right thing. And so that sort of constant tension and those representations of my father, and we're at the same time, we're struggling both for my father's respect and love. I'm trying to do it down the right path. My brother's trying to do it down sort of that wrong path, if you will. And it causes a lot of strife, a lot of struggle. It causes, it really is kind of polarizing, for my father and for my brother and myself. My whole motivation, the reason why I wrote, I went to a movie, okay, the last big movie they made about pool about 6-7 years ago, okay, and I went there and I was all excited, and I told my wife, we're going down we're going to go watch this movie, so I drag her with me. And I go there, and I'm all excited. I'm just like, this is gonna bring pool back, right? And I go there, and I watch it, and I'm just like, this is schlock. I mean, this is not believable. It's, hey, I'm hustling, and this is what the life is like of a pool player. And it's like, that's not really what it's like. I mean, the life of a pool player, especially me as a pool player, I had a way different experience than that. I had a ton of conflict. I had a ton of inner turmoil that I went through that I can look back at my life and say, my authentic, real experience as a pool player, competing and gambling and doing these things, was there's a lot of turmoil and kind of angst and sort of like, it was real. It wasn't some sort of thing where you just made a trick shot and collected the money and said, cash, baby, and then you high-five your guys and move on. It's just, that's not believable. It's not real. My story, or my experience with pool and my family's experience and everything, was more authentic, more real, more gritty, and I just felt like that would be a good story to tell. And I'm a kind of guy that, like, I see something like that, and I'm not going to sit there and wait for somebody to come along and do it the right way, because I feel like I can do it. I felt like, given enough time and a couple resources, I'm pretty good at pulling people together. I got people to help out here and there and put together a good script, and tell a good story. So I'm excited. It's authentic. It's real. I feel like a lot of pool players feel, that you know, the movie is what launches the industry. It had with The Hustler, it had with The Color Money, and ever since The Color Money, everyone's been saying, you know, what's the next movie? And so I thought, you know, Pool Junkies was portrayed in that way, like all new pool movies are, a lot of them are. And this is my shot at it. I mean, I want to take my shot at it. I want to take my go with it. I would love to have my chance to bring that energy to the industry.
What do you need to make this happen then?
Well, I have a budget. It's around $5,000-$6,000, and that's what I'm trying to get. I'm trying to find, you know, some people to pitch in to help out. You know, this isn't some sort of money-making thing for me. Everything will be very transparent on the website. You know, and it'll be explained there a little bit too on the website, but it's just, you know, that's where I'm at. I have all the tools in place. I have this short written. I have a feature that'll be ready shortly with its revisions and things. If the short, you know, the whole purpose is to garner interest off of the short in order to, you know, find funding for the feature down the road. But for right now, I'm just trying to patch together $5 or $6 grand so that I can make this short. They can go to the website. There's going to be a link. There is a link to PayPal. You can donate whatever you want, 20, 30, 50 bucks, whatever you can do, and kind of just pitch in to help pool. I guess is really what I feel like, help the industry. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help the industry. I'm trying to you know, bring that movie that people have been talking about forever. I'd like to, you know, I have a pretty good vision of it. I believe in it strongly, and I think I can deliver that. You know, this is in my own personal way. It's my give back to pool. You know, like I mentioned, it's been a big part of my life. It's been great for me to grow as a person, for my family to grow. Even now, my married family, it's been, you know, that dynamic of being a pool player and a husband and a father. That's just been an incredible experience and road and journey for me. It's not necessarily even covered in the movie, but the point is that, you know, pool has brought so much into my life, as it's brought so much into your life, and Demi's life, and Freddie's life, and everybody's life that plays, you know. And so let's do what we can to, you know, revitalize this industry, this game.